Alright, we got our first VM built. Next step is to build the second one. Alright, so I'm at the new Creative Virtual Machine wizard. So resource group, we want to select existing. Come on. Finally. Speed of, oops. It's all confused now because there we go. I guess gotta be patient. We'll call it speed VM2. Stick it in the East US2. Availability options. Availability zone. And this one in zone 2. Other one was in zone 1. Did I get it? Yep, zone 2. And we want 2016 data center. Change our size here. Something like 2.8. Speed. Alright, allow port 3389. Looking good. Working a little slow today. I'm not sure why I went all the way to review and create, but we want networking. Web VNet good, backup yes, advanced here. We could use the same one, but I'm going to create a NSG for each VM. Just something, give us a little more flexibility, but we could always use the same one as well. But we're going to create a new one, not change much. Say okay. And load balancing, yes. We want load balancer. And there's our load balancer we want, and that is the back end. So management, yeah, because we want to change we want no boot diagnostics, but we want shutdown and wrong time. We need this to be Eastern time zone. Don't need to be notified. And no backup. All right. And we are ready. We got our deployment going. It's submitting. And deployment's in progress. I could not imagine it failing. So we're going to pause the video, and once it gets built, we'll be back. Okay, the next step is to modify our two network security groups to allow port 80. We could have done that when we created them, but I just wanted to show you how to modify an existing network security group. So we'll click on here. And we'll do inbound security rules. We'll say, I notice here's an RDP, which we did allow when we created the firewall. And it's not. And source, Azure has these cool things called tags, where you can specify certain. Come on, drop down. There we go. It's really cool because you can say allow certain resources of Azure to have access. So load balancer, service buses, gateways, etc. So we go here. We're going to say internet, source port ranges, star, destination. Uh, 80. Protocol TCP. We're going to allow it. We'll change this to say 10. Look at the very first rule. Make that 80. I guess we won't make it 10. Make it 100. Still the first rule. And allow port 80. And that's for VM1. We'll do the same thing for VM2. Now again, we could have made just one rule. We're just doing this to allow some flexibility and to show a little more stuff. Inbound, because that's what we want to change. Inbound, add. Service tag, internet, port ranges, destination 80. TCP, allow. We know now it can't be 10. 80. Allow port 80. Excellent. Okay, I had to start the VM. I think I give it enough time, so let's hit connect. Download RGB file. Let's see if we just do open. See if he gives us what we want. There we go. And what we're doing here is installing IIS on each VM. Bring up our PowerShell so we can do a few scripts. There we go. Whoops. We want that one, I think. No, we want this one. There we go. Now we're rolling. Let's see. Is there an option to make the font bigger? Tools, options, colors and fonts. Let's make that 14. Should make it nice and big for you. All right. So we want to install IS. Install Windows feature. Name web server. And include management tools. All right, that'll be the first thing to run. Then we want to remove the default page and replace it with our own. So remove item. And the item we want to remove is CINET. Oh, it's not there yet. So we can't run this command yet. So let's run this one first. We'll go ahead and pause. So I don't think it should take that long, but I just realized I was on pause, so hopefully, I'm not sure what we missed, but I ran a script. We're doing the same exact thing in VM2. So if you missed something in VM1, watch this one and you should go back. But I copied the script, everything worked fine. Say open. I might have messed that password up, yep. Oh. Totally the wrong password. Oh, caps lock is on. That messes up that too. That's better. Waiting on the old screen to show up. Doing pretty good. Say yes here. Go to PowerShell. Alright, go to here. Go back to this one. Close that. That's what I want. Tools, options. Alright, use that to 14. Now we're good. Now the question I asked before was, if I copied, yep, that answers the question. I want to know if I copy from server VM1, copy the clipboard in that VM, and sign out would it still be in the clipboard. But I guess not, because that clipboard was attached to VM1, not a global clipboard. So, oh, we're at 1434. Let me stop here, and we'll continue with part 3.